got no cigarettes, I ain't got no money. It looks like jokes on me, but I don't think it's funny. All the plans are done, run out, what's the man to do? Well, I don't need a pair of shoes, 'cause baby, I got you. Well, the wind's in the water, keeps my life flowed out from Montgomery to Greenville. This whiskey takes me home, I guess I love you. Leave this tree and these broke wings and shattered dreams that keep me driving on. Just wait around, a few more hours in this town before the sun goes down. In a couple of days I'm gonna turn out right. Why can't it be tonight? Yeah, I just need a helping hand if that would be alright. And I ain't got no cigarettes, I ain't got no money. It looks like jokes on me, but I don't think it's funny. All my plans are done, run out, what's the man to do? I don't need a pair of shoes, 'cause baby I got you. Well, the wind's in the water, keeps my life flowed out from Montgomery to Greenville. This whiskey takes me home, well, I guess I love it. Leaving me mistreated and these broken wings and shattered dreams that keep me driving on. All of the miles on the highway left empty inside. Took searching for something that was lost in the lines. If you leave me with the day, come a voice never reach you again. Please remember that I always loved you till the end. And I ain't got no cigarettes, I ain't got no money. It looks like jokes on me, but I don't think it's funny. All my plans are done, run out, what's a man to do? Yeah, I don't need a pair of shoes, 'cause baby I got you. Well, the wind's in the water, keeps my life flowed out from Montgomery to Greenville. This whiskey takes me home, and I guess I love it. Leaving me mistreated and these broken wings and shattered dreams that keep me driving on. Say these broken wings and shattered dreams that keep me driving on. Well, these broken wings and shattered dreams that keep me driving on.
Here we go, let's move to the taste. It's the beer in the cup, not the beer Episode 38. We're at 38.
Yeah.
We're almost to the big 4-0. Awesome. Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm an idiot. I lost track of time as usual.
I got your back.
I know. You always do. You're awesome.
My
Shut
choice of music isn't always great, but, you know.
Are you kidding?
Hey,
You
Bush beer. Bush beer.
Who doesn't like a song
I can't
about
drink
beer?
Bush beer. Oh, wait. N.A. Bush beer.
That's right. You're supposed to be NA. So, Killer, you started out with Torchlight Parade. We had a little cluster plug and Tree 1-4.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that? We got a couple of celebrities in our studio tonight. So, father and son, dude, legacy, and they go by the name the Levee brothers. But you know what? I mean the Levee boys. Sorry, my bad. Not brothers. Close enough, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna start us off with what? Whatever you want. Awesome, Killer. We will talk to these guys in a minute, but we're gonna get some music going for you. MyCityMyMusic.com, STL Roar, episode 38.
Down in Texas, all the telephone lines are down. It's off looking down in Texas, all the telephone lines are down. Trying to call my little baby, and I can't get a single sound. Well, dark clouds are rolling in, and I'm standing out in the rain. Clouds are rolling in, and I'm standing out in the rain. A flood of water keep a rolling. It's about to drop on me and say, young man on the guitar. every day.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Wow. You did the blues some justice there. That is freaking killer. Yeah. So how about another one?
He's like a young Slash over here.
He's I know. He's great.
He got the crazy hair and everything. I like this guy.
Wait till we talk about
I'm
it.
not talking shit about you, Pops. I mean, just saying,
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
used to be the lead guitar player, but you know, he got so good.
That's okay.
Hey.
That's good. That's a nod to you.
Yep.
Big time. My voice is so squeaky. There's your audience.
Squeaky.
They're hiding out in the back. We just let them come out and applaud once in a while. God, you guys are killing. Okay, let's do one more. And then we're going to sit down and have a little chat.
I like that song.
Yeah. Pick one. This kid plays 24/7. I think he came out of the womb with that guitar, didn't he?
What?
He came out of the womb with that guitar, didn't he?
Pretty close. A couple of them.
He was the one. He was the one they do all those pictures of when they show the ultrasound of the baby with the guitar. That's him.
He
That's
said he
him.
came out carrying 6 guitars.
I believe that. I
No,
believe
but
it.
The first picture of me, I am playing air guitar. Oh, this song.
There we go.
I hear that train coming, it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. When I hear that train rolling, I hang my head. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that train rolling, I hang my head and cry. There's rich folks eating in some fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but then people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me.
How about that? 2 guys, 3 different genres. You rock. Killer. Let's listen to one song while we get settled, and then we'll be right back. We're going to listen to a little Pour.
Staring at a revolver.
Episode 38, STL Roar. MyCityMyMusic.com. I got the squeaks. I don't know why.
She must have been partying this weekend.
Actually, no, I was working my ass off. I got to work. I bartended all day long at Cedar Lake Cellars Winery. And they're celebrating Derby Days, which is like, because they didn't get to do it in May. So there was a zillion people there. All the ladies were dressed in their hats. You know what Derby Days is for the Kentucky Derby. Yes, very cool.
The horses?
The horsies, yes. Yes.
My sister's at Horse College.
Is she? I used to have them. I love them. They're like big dogs.
Yeah.
They don't even realize it. Speak up.
Yes.
We got the Levee boys in here, Papa and Son, the Master, and he's not the grasshopper anymore, is he?
No.
He succeeded the Master.
He's been teaching me a lot of stuff.
He's
here,
the legacy, and that's good.
That's all I've done the last 2 days.
That's killer. That's awesome. Well, you guys got to give us a good roar. Don't act all shy now. I've seen you at Charlotte practically naked on the stage playing like everybody else.
What?
Don't act like that's your enemy. Speak up. Okay, give us a good roar. Roar.
Roar.
Roar. Oh, wow. That was pretty lame. Mel, that was pretty lame.
Okay, take 2.
One
Ready?
more
I
time.
haven't seen
Set.
anybody do this yet.
Go.
Go!
Roar!
Better. That's better. It's getting
That was a
there.
little
It's
better.
getting there. So, but you guys, you've been playing since way back when?
15, 16.
15, 16. And how many bands have you been in since then?
Oh,
Wow. What was your first band? Let's go with that one. Do you remember?
no,
What's-
not really.
what's
But
the
in
diff-
the last 10 years or so, I was in a band called Playing with Sharon.
Right.
I'll skip the one band there. Beyond Repair.
Of course.
Yeah, Nick.
And that's really about it.
I got that video off your page. I was like, oh my God, it's Nick. I started to cry when I saw it. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was
just
a
to
good
see-
one. I'm glad you shared that one.
Just to
'cause
see him alive
he would
again.
be glad to know that he was heard this summer at least once.
Are you kidding? I was at St. Charles Music House Saturday night after, in between. So when I left the winery, I swung by there because they're one of our sponsors. So big nod to St. Charles Music House. And I do not have my calendar in front of me to see who's playing this weekend. But anyway, they had a picture of, or actually had a flyer from one of the last concerts that they had there. And it's been up on the wall for,
They haven't taken it down yet. Yeah.
I have it.
Oh.
Thank you, Pam. I said, oh my God. She said, yeah, that's about 3 years old. I said, oh my gosh. So, yeah. Well, Tim Bruno and I have been fighting over, I got one of his guitars, and then he's got, do you know that Dragon guitar? Have you seen that
you
thing?
promised me that.
You got it?
Oh, no, here's what we're going to do with that. So when we do get to do the benefit for him, we're going to auction that off.
Oh, that's great.
I asked Dave Henson about it, what it was worth, and it's a pretty cool guitar. They're far and few between, but yeah, this thing is, it's got a dragon. The dragon is actually etched. It looks like it's etched into it. It looks like the guitar was made around the dragon. It's really cool.
Okay.
I put the most recent set of strings on that guitar.
You did. Well, he
Yes.
promised it to Tim Bruno too. And then when I saw it, I said, oh no, I want that
Yeah,
guitar.
it's so cool.
Yeah. But the money's going to go to his charity, which is, what he always wanted us to keep carrying on. So we'll
Yeah.
keep doing that benefit every year for the kids. Children's Hospital. Is it Children's Hospital?
St. Jude.
St. Jude. Well, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, he was a great guy.
Oh,
Always giving for everybody. But anyway, yeah, that was so wild. I said, oh man, I just started to cry. I said, oh, it's Nick again. But anyway, so what else was I saying? And you got to play. Jacob just got to play. He got to sit in. He did a whole gig with Evil Monkey.
Yeah.
I
that
mean,
was
some
really
total
fun.
pros. You got to play. Was that one of the more prestigious gigs you've got to?
That
get in there
was
and play.
The best gig I've ever played.
You play with Bobby Guillon.
Yeah.
And go ahead, name all your
Got
celebrities
Bobby
you got
G,
to play. Yeah.
We got Michael Gilphone.
Yes.
We got
Mike the Wop.
Yeah, Mike the Wop. John
Shanahan.
Shanahan. Sam Bam.
Sam Bam.
Which was the best part because we didn't really know about that until like halfway through the month of learning all this stuff. Sam Bam's like, hey, I'm going to be in town. Can I play? And I was like, oh, thank God.
You should have seen it. This show was standing
Is that
room
somebody
only.
at the doorbell? Or at the door, ringing a doorbell?
Somebody's ringing the doorbell. Who's at the door?
Oh my God.
Who's gonna
I
go
feel like
sing?
I'm on
I'll
in
go sing.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood right here.
Do we want to let him in?
I don't know.
Make sure they're safe.
Peep first, make sure it's not a hooker. If it's Mickey, tell him to fuck off. Shut up and fuck off. Well, it was a ding dong ditch. She has the attention span of a 2-year-old. Okay. Ding dong ditch. So you guys are hired. All right. Brian Harris, are you listening after this Vixen show? I don't care. You guys, I only need one guitar player, but you can come as a package. It's all good. I mean, the more the better. You cool?
Do you guys know? She's in the band Calm Rage. This is her band. She's playing at Charlotte, and she has a gig. She's going to play with Vixen at Diamond Music Hall.
The legendary voice of Vixen. What is her name? Janet Gardner. That's it.
September 26th. You guys, and who's the other band that's playing? I can't remember.
Broken State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond Music Hall. So, and she needs a guitar player that's not scared.
That doesn't have a controlling
no, never mind.
amount of pressure on him. I don't know.
I know. Everybody's scared of the COVID. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I just saw on Facebook you just had your graduation. Was it a whole was it your whole school or was it just individual stuff? How'd you guys do that?
It was insane. It was like
Where'd you have it at?
It was at the school.
What school was that?
Parkway Central.
Okay.
And then everyone had to schedule their time. You got 5 minutes. You and your family got to walk across the gym while the principal said your name. And you got to have one person on stage hand you a diploma. And then a picture, and then bye.
You're out of there.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got that.
Yeah, and then I went to Cheesecake Factory.
Well, there you
There you go.
Not like the day we got to graduate. I mean, it was a whole thing. The worst thing that we did, well, we did pranks. We did our senior pranks. So this was what we did was we used pennies. So when you went up to shake the person's hand, you had a penny in your hand, and then they would have a whole pocket because they had a whole line of the administration up there shaking hands. So they ended up with their pockets full of pennies. One school used marbles, which was kind of funny, But what are they going to do? I mean, when you're shaking hand, getting your diploma, there's nothing. They just kept putting their hands in their pockets. It's hilarious.
Hope he's got a good belt on.
Worse and worse things to give them.
I know, right? And then we were told we couldn't throw our hats in the air. Well, you know what happened then. Everybody wrote their names on their hats, and we threw them anyway. Because what are they going to do? Throw us out? No.
They're going to take your hats.
We're not. Yeah, no, we're going to keep. So how many kids did you graduate with? Was there a lot in your school? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I was too busy playing guitar.
Did you go to the same school?
Nearby, I went to Parkway North.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he went to Parkway South.
I'm sorry. St. Charles West. Yes.
I went to Cleveland, ROTC. Oh, yeah.
Yes, she's tough. She's tough.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups in a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, can't do that shit now, but, I was like a rebel back then.
That's pretty good.
I was not going to get my ass beat. Yeah.
Very cool. So, but you guys have a lot of gigs now, or are you just doing your own
This
thing?
year's been slow. We
Right.
do live with my dad, who's 87, and so, like you said before, we got to be a little careful.
Outdoor gigs are awesome.
Right.
Right.
Like, we played Defiance the other week, which is always one of the most fun ones.
Of course.
Of course, there aren't as many gigs right now.
There aren't. I do have some open days for St. Charles Music House. We'll have to talk after this if you guys want it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You can't get in there. You have to be 21 to get in.
They serve food. You can actually play.
They serve food.
They serve food. I can give you like a Wednesday night because they do duos and stuff, and they're done. They're done by 10 o'clock. As long as he's out of there by 10 o'clock, he can actually go in.
There you go.
All right.
You can draw on a mustache and stuff.
Pull it off.
Yeah. Let's do that because that's gonna fool them.
It's a nice place. It's got good space. A lot of big space.
Yeah, they have a decent stage.
And
It's
the
an easy load
lights.
in. So yeah, they do. It's very cool. You're gonna love it. So and when did you start playing?
I think I got my first guitar when I was like 4,
Right.
and then by like 7, he had taught me Crazy Train.
Very
That's
cool.
like the first memory.
Very cool. So how easy was? Obviously, he was easy to teach. I mean, did you like get blown away the first time you heard him play? Because you're going, oh my gosh.
It took him a while to get to a certain point. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
Lots of crying
he
and
was like average till he was like 14 or 15. Then all of a sudden,
It kicked in. It finally hit.
something happened. Yeah.
it was all of his yelling.
That's good.
Yeah.
I wasn't like
So
easy on him.
if I've got 3 boys, none of them are really interested in playing music so much, but if I like yell at them hard enough, like and make them do it, Is that kind of how that went down? You're
Kinda.
like,
You
and
have
now
to-
you love it.
I love it. You always have to like it. And you have to want to do it. But then he just has to be honest and tell you when you sound like shit.
Yeah, but
You
you
can
wasn't.
say whatever you want.
You wasn't
Yeah.
one of those that was like, but it makes my fingers hurt.
Oh,
were you?
no.
No, okay.
I bet you were one of
Okay.
those hard-headed kids who you probably had to stay on him because you knew how talented he was. It was just dragging it out of him. Were you
Right.
one of those? I can't do
Yeah.
it. I'm throwing it down on the floor.
Yeah, I did that plenty of times.
And I'd be like, you can play it better.
You can
than
do
that.
this. Yeah.
You just got to practice it slowly or something like that.
Right. Just
Get it
find the
right.
niche. Find how to teach him and how to learn. And you did. Now, what would you say if somebody took your guitar from you and said you could never play again? How would you throw yourself on the floor and start crying? Probably.
I would spontaneously combust.
Exactly.
I know that feeling.
Exactly. But no, that's a great compliment to your dad because
Yeah.
you're a great player. You really are. He's good. You're better, but he has a different style, which is good. I mean,
Right.
you gave him the great basics, and he's got a different style. So you know more of the old classics, and you've got a better genre as far as probably more
Oh, he
widespread.
knows more songs for sure.
What do you like? Do you like more rock, or do you just like everything that sounds good?
Anything that sounds good. Recently, it's like I always love Van Halen, but I've heard it too much. But the Beatles,
Right.
Steely Dan,
Right.
Santana.
You heard that new song by Blue October? Oh my my.
No, is it good?
Yeah, I'm
Have to hear
digging
it.
that song.
So go for
Gotta check
some
it out.
go for some of the underrated bands that don't get the airplay they should have gotten all these years, like believe it or not, the Babies, April Wine,
Yeah.
Zebra.
Zebras cats.
They're killer. They are awesome, and they're still together. Three-piece
In the
band
last
still
20
together.
years, there's a band called The Drills I really like.
Yeah.
They got this guitar player, Phil X, who's in Bon Jovi right now, and he's just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Can sing and play anything. He looks like Mark Crowell. Plays like him.
Yeah. Night Ranger. There's
Night
another
Ranger's
going.
great. Yeah,
Those guys are awesome. Very cool.
definitely.
So I got a question.
Focus.
So what are you gonna do when he like outgrows you and he's like ready to go on tour with some sexy hot fucking band that's like, come on, dude, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna cry like a baby?
He's gonna go with him.
You gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
the
my
roadie?
roadie.
No,
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
be
go
like
with
the
I need a
roadie
guitar
guy.
tech.
I have
Yes.
begged for that job, you know. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be the bass player. I'll sit in the back. I'll be
Right,
Good
right.
wig.
Oh
wig
no.
on.
You're like, please take me too.
No, Jacob doesn't go anywhere without his dad. They're more
Yeah.
like brothers than they are.
That is
father
so
and son.
awesome.
I know,
And
they're
I don't
great.
drive.
They're great. They're great. You know, it
But
took
you're
him.
right, though. Eventually, I will have to retire out of it, and he'll just move on.
No.
Hey, you can't. We're probably all around the same age. I'm not saying shit.
No, I'm older.
Just
I'm older
saying,
than all of you.
You get. I mean, I'm. Yeah. One of these days, he's gonna be like, "The babes are over here, Dad. Stay here."
But
Right.
Dad gets more babes than Jacob does.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, everybody loves him. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, Ari's a
Oh,
bum.
I don't
He's a
know.
sweetheart.
It's that
He's a
Paul.
nice guy. He's a sweetheart.
Although he was very excited about playing that gig with Evil Monkey.
Yeah, that was
Who-
fun.
I mean, the
That was like
pros
the
you got to
peak.
play. Yeah, all the pros you got to play with. My God.
And it got me from being like, I've been sitting around playing guitar for like 3 months. I was bored. And it was like, here's 40 songs you've never even heard. Learn them all.
And how made you learn?
All 40. And
Well,
then
there
we
you
cut
go.
some of them. And it's like, here, learn this Megadeth song with 11 guitar solos. Like,
I'm hiring
Okay.
you. I'm telling you, I'm stealing you.
Now her songs are. She doesn't have a regular song list like everybody else. She has the killer songs. They're more deeper cuts, and her voice is phenomenal.
Oh.
Absolutely. I
What's
brought
the
my
name of the
guitar
band
if you
again?
want to play.
Calm Rage.
Calm Rage.
I know I've heard
Yes.
that band.
It's more heavy, but it's not. It's
We
a
mix it up.
Yeah, you do mix it up, but they're really good. They're
Try
friggin'
to
awesome.
try to bring some old and new. You know, kind of. Yeah.
yeah.
You
Just
can
no
do it.
country.
No country.
None.
You know, not a country fan.
I like, you want to play some Willie Nelson, that's great. I don't like country that is like, I got
A
Bud
tear
Light
in
and
my
my
beer.
Right, Tear in My Beer, some of the old stuff.
Scarecrow, red,
Grandma got
red
run
bags,
over by a reindeer.
Chew tobacco, spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my thing.
Not your thing.
No, I'd rather hear about octopus gardens.
There,
Well,
you go.
That's awesome. Good for you. What about Inagata Davida? How about a little Iron Butterfly for you? Huh? Do you like any of the 60s stuff?
We did have this one guy. We played at Friends, this little restaurant.
First gig I ever
this
played.
One guy would often request us to learn the song "Inagada Davida."
Yes.
We learned the first few seconds once,
right?
and then
So
forgot
it's so
it.
long, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we learned that first riff.
That was it, right?
Right. So
Yeah,
we
you
would
learn the
ask
first riff, and then you just go into something else, like psych.
Then Stairway.
So did you play music in school? Can you read and write, or is it all by ear and learning from your dad?
I played violin in 5th grade.
Good for you.
And then grade, it was the first class I ever failed because I never practiced. I wanted to play guitar.
So did you like do jazz band or anything, or was that it? You just dropped out of that music
no.
part of it?
I was friends with the jazz band guys, and I took the music theory class. And then we got a new orchestra teacher last year, and I knew her, and she was like the cool teacher. Her favorite band's like Fish.
Right. Oh, very cool.
So she got me in, and they did like a whole rock and roll orchestra thing. So I came and played like "Don't Stop Believin'," rock and roll, "Sunshine of Your Love." That was fun.
Awesome. Very
And then
cool.
that was like the school
Yeah.
concert choir
With a
show
whole
or
orchestra.
show, yeah.
That's awesome.
I wanted to do the Rain song, but
Yes,
they
sir.
weren't good enough for that.
It was the rockin' orchestra.
What about you? Did you play music in school, or is it just outside of it?
No, I didn't start playing anywhere till like my 20s.
I'm ahead.
So back in the day when I was a kid, if you wanted to be in band, they started around 5th or 6th grade, and they gave you this plastic recorder and this stupid book that you had so you could actually learn to read and write music. So I mean, it was a starting point, and then once you mastered the recorder, then you picked the instrument you wanted to play, and then they threw you into band. And our band leaders were mean. Those little batons that they used, they hurt when they smack you with them.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, they were just so
Didn't
uptight.
make music fun.
No, it was terrible.
The
But-
bandy kids these days are great.
I did the chorus thing, so we had to have the whole orchestra guy come on. They were mean. You were right.
They were horrible.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like they just had a
we
bad
sounded
day.
great.
The worst ones are the color guard girls
What?
with their rifles and like the flip and the flags.
And the flags.
Yeah, one
Yeah, I
hit
did
me
the
with their little
flag
rifle
thing,
things
too.
Once.
Well,
Yeah. Just didn't like
Yeah.
them.
well, I'm sure it was. You couldn't have been your smart ass mouth, could it?
No.
No. I know you were an innocent bystander, right?
She didn't like anyone.
So, are there any other kids or just him?
Yeah, there's two others.
Younger,
He's the
older?
youngest.
And
Oh, you're the
I'm-
baby.
Yes. And the other two are like, great.
Are they musically
They have
inclined?
different talents.
A little bit. They have
Yeah.
good music taste usually.
That's good. Do you get
No.
along with them? Apparently not.
These
'cause-
days, better.
Yes.
Like one time I brought my brother to an open jam, played some Megadeth.
Did he play or
He
he just
sang.
watched? He sang.
Oh.
What song?
Sweating Bullets.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So you have a singer,
Yeah.
and he's
He's-
the middle one.
He's the oldest.
He's the oldest, and the
he
middle one.
He's
refuses
not the
to
best,
do it
but he
again.
did that Sweating Bullets pretty darn good.
That's
For his
awesome.
only time ever
Yeah.
showing up at an open jam.
And a lot
Came
of
out-
people don't realize it's hard. Like
It
you're
is.
singing into a microphone,
all
you
that
can't hear
noise,
over the drums.
It's loud.
It is really hard
Yeah.
It is.
sometimes.
It is.
I
You
was
gotta
proud
know
of
your
them.
shit.
Right. It
It was
looks
fun.
easier than it is, when
And
somebody
then like
does
at
it.
our gig, my sister likes to sing. So for her birthday, we like learned a Taylor Swift song.
Oh, Tay Tay.
Ah.
Tay Tay, that's
What was
exactly
the name
what I
of the song?
call
I
it.
can't remember.
Blank Space.
Blank Space.
Yeah.
Very good. Awesome.
Such
Awesome.
a good brother.
You are. He isn't, is he? He's a brat, isn't he?
No, they get all pretty good.
That's
Good
good.
kids.
That's good. That's awesome.
These
And you all
days.
still live in the same house?
I live with him. They live with the mom side.
The mom or your mom?
My mom.
Okay. And she's all right with all this musical talent?
Yes.
That's good.
The Malmer.
Yes.
The mommer?
The momer. Yeah, Adrian Ballou.
So what do you like to play? I mean, can you do any of your originals now, or is it just on your phone? Or is it just what's on your
we were
phone? When you
hoping
say
you'd
it's on
be
your
able to play it.
phone,
Like I have it all recorded. Like I recorded all the parts, and then
I could play it on the PA.
like 3 months ago, and then I forgot it all. I
Uh-huh.
could relearn it. I know one of them, I think.
you think?
It's good
Yeah.
stuff, though.
Of course it is. Well, if you want a studio to lay down tracks, there's always Steve Schindler. He does it for free. He's in St. Peter's.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
What's his name?
Steve Schindler. Shout out to Steve Schindler. Yeah, we're supposed to be doing a show out of his studio, and if you ever go in there, it is pristine. It's phenomenal. He's got 2 drum sets. One of them is actually behind plexiglass. I mean, he's got a collection of microphones that go way back to when. It's absolutely gorgeous. boards everywhere. Right now, they're supposed to be installing cameras and all that kind of cool stuff. He was one of the old guys who traveled with a ton of bands back in the day, and put the studio together. So he helps.
Well, they better be
musicians.
setting up cameras because you give him a shout out every week. And he's
Every
getting all hyped
week.
up. People are like, hey,
Well,
what's
they're
up?
taking their time, you know. But yeah, people come in there and play all the time. He helps musicians come in and record, and then you can cut a demo. So when you are ready to lay down tracks, grab some of these guys. Grab WAP, grab Sam, grab Mark Crowell, or anybody. You can get Frankie. You can get Tony. Get anybody to guest on your CD or your album, and you have to do at least one vinyl. You know what vinyl is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were looking through all his old vinyl the other day.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well,
Jethro Tull.
right.
Had Queen, The Game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, Freddie Mercury. What a waste. God, his voice is just unbelievable.
Don't care for him.
His vision, though. I mean, think about. If you saw, did you see the movie?
Yeah, I was slightly disappointed because I wanted it to be more like watching a Queen concert.
Well, no,
But
but you
you're
could see
never
that
gonna get
anywhere. But you need to know the background of him. That's why they made the movie, because people didn't understand what an evil genius he really was.
They did have some concert footage.
True.
too.
Yeah, yeah, that was real concert footage. But I
want
mean,
more
it
of
was.
it.
But I mean, if he didn't put the twist on the songs that we know and love now, we probably never would have heard them because they didn't have the twist on them. You know what I mean?
Genius. Like
So-
I think genius.
crazy little thing called Love. He like wrote in a bathtub in 15 minutes.
I know.
Like, ugh.
So do you get inspirations like that and wake up in the middle of the night and write stuff down, or is it just?
I mean, I've had a
certain
few.
events?
A lot of the times it's like sitting in my room, 5 in the morning. I have a strobe light I turn on sometimes because, mood. And then just keep trying till like 5 in the morning until you have something. And just keep listening to it until you make some changes.
Do you work with him on his songs?
Very little.
Yes. Like,
I listen to.
I mean,
and
as
maybe
far as
make a
music,
suggestion.
yeah. I mean, as far as music, I mean, the words are all yours. But I mean, as
I
far
don't
as
have
music,
any words yet.
Yeah.
oh, you
It's
don't.
more
I
like
have them written
Satriani
down
type stuff.
somewhere.
Oh.
Guitar oriented.
Very cool. Well, Mark Crowell is. He used to. I don't know if he still does or not. He used to lay down tracks for movies.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's an original artist. I keep bugging him about coming in here, and he always tells me, "Your camera's wrong. You're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong."
No, they need to lay down a track for our intro to the show.
That would be awesome. Something.
Yeah.
But who would we pick?
I don't know.
Get
We need
everyone.
like a big lion growl in the beginning with some
Something.
music around it.
Something.
Get
Maybe.
Mark to do an awesome thing.
I know.
I've been listening to like someone on Facebook's posting some old recordings with him on guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like,
Cornfield.
Cornfeld.
what the?
Larry.
Oh, I know.
Hey,
He's
Larry
amazing.
Cornfeld.
Mark
Yep.
in his 20s is like Steve Vai.
I know. He's freaking amazing. He really is. His talent is just. He doesn't even have time to even write any original stuff because he's in so many bands.
Yeah.
But he's a master. He's
Yeah,
great.
he's
I'm-
in every other band.
I know. He's great though. He's awesome. Who do you like who is it? Who do you have a favorite artist, or do you just have a handful besides
Van
the Beatles?
Halen.
Really? Van
Yes.
Hagar or just
Oh,
straight Van Halen?
Van Hagar's okay.
Okay, so my favorite song of all time is Jump. What do you think?
Oh, it's great.
I mean, it's like so uplifting. I could
Oh,
be
it's
in the
one of my-
worst mood ever, and all of a sudden you hear those keyboards, and,
Keyboard solo.
yeah, and all that, and it's like instant happiness.
Yeah, because you just have to think
Huh?
about David
Am I
Roth
weird? See, I'm not weird. Even the
Jumping,
youth
doing the
understand.
splits.
Yes. Yeah, that Tony does now. Tony does that.
Yes.
Tony does the same ones. It's great.
He
I
needs
love
to
that
do
picture.
The Main Street Show again
I know he does. He really does.
with me on guitar.
What about?
There you go.
No, you should. You know Steve Picaro?
No.
What? Oh, you know Steve Picaro.
I know who he is.
Steve Picaro does a Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute
Oh,
every year
there
at the
we go.
pageant. He also owns Picaro's guitar shop in Troy. You should go out there and talk to him because he always has guests come in and play. Like Jimmy Rolfing got to play on the last show at the pageant. But every year they do it, and it's a sellout, and it's amazing. But yeah, Picaro is Mr. Guitar.
You can do that wiring too. You need some wiring done on his.
Well,
on
there
his
you go.
guitars.
Take it out there and meet this man. He is awesome. He's a
There you
legend.
go. Actually, I'm thinking about going to see Skip Goes. Good old-
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's
Very
that?
cool.
What?
He's he does like the guitar teching for ZZ Top. And he's like friends with all the best guys, and he helped this guy build his guitar when he was like 20.
there's always Terry
I like
Welty.
ZZ Top.
You know Terry Welty?
Doesn't he work with Killer Vintage?
No, Terry Welty is he works for Foreigner.
Foreigner. Oh, there you go.
He was on our show a few weeks ago. But yeah, he's been around. And Bobby, well, you know Bobby Schneck, but you're not going to go to Florida to do
You'd be
anything like
amazed
that.
at how many super awesome
Or you could go
people
see
are
Mickey
in
D.
St. Louis. It's like,
Mickey D. He would love the visit. You know Mickey D.
Yeah, he was going to wear the shirt actually.
Oh, you
then
going to
I
wear
was-
your Mickey D shirt? Oh, but no. I mean, he was a guitar tech for Picaro and everybody.
Yeah.
He's tech for everybody. He can't hardly lift anymore, but
I saw him up at this last December when they did Stone and Love. I saw him up there. Him and Sam were doing it together.
Yeah, very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you should go see him. He would love it. So, what about an original artist? Do you have any favorite original artists from this town?
How
about you,
I
Ari?
liked Mr. Malone when they were a thing.
When they were a thing. Mr. Malone's broke up now.
Yeah.
How about you?
I used to like London Calling a long time ago.
Oh
They had
my
a few
goodness.
originals.
Very cool. Do we have any London Calling? I
What
wonder?
about, I guess Farrell he was just talented.
Oh, King of the Hill.
King of the
Great
Hill,
tenor,
definitely.
There you go. That's my favorite.
King of the Hill, yeah. Gotta love Frankie. Well, I guess Mickey decided not to show. Did you even
oh,
answer
he
you?
is not coming.
Oh, now he tells us?
Sorry, my phone went off.
What? Shut up, Mickey.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
The eyes, they're great.
Long story short, I don't give a fuck. You're not here, and I actually get to talk. No. Are we taking turns? Is that what was happening? Like
How
he was
about
here
that?
last week and I wasn't. Now I'm here.
Yeah, you weren't
so
here.
I actually can get a word in.
You could get a word in.
Yeah.
So let's take a real quick break. Let's listen to a little King of the Hill.
Halftime.
Halftime. We'll do a little break.
Jello shots.
Jello
Thank you for
shots.
the non-alcoholic Jello shots.
Just for you, Mel.
It's
Just for you.
raspberry.
It's actually it's a combination of raspberry and grape. I think
It's
that's what it is.
raspberry. I don't know what would that be.
Whatever you want to call it.
It's raspberry.
What are we at? 38? Episode 38? Did I say that earlier? God, I can't even think.
And the
straight now.
schnozberries.
And the
Taste like
schnozberries.
schnozberries.
Episode 38, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. Be back in a minute.
Woo.
Laying here, baby, counting stars. Wanna know what got this far, baby. Just you and me. How could we say we didn't know the heartache of letting go, babe? Couldn't we see? Oh, no, no. Yeah. I've been missing you. So if I say to you tomorrow, don't you know it's not too long, babe? And if I see you crying, can you see our love so strong? You gotta know, I said I think I need you. She's not homeless, but she knows she can't stay. She's not gone, but she's forgotten. And she's not torn, she's just afraid. She lies and waits for her heart to break and the pain to fade and just let go. She cries at night and waits for the light and tries to guide her way back home. She wants to be there
Do. Episode 38. STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. We got the Levee. Listen to me squeaking. I don't understand.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeak. I didn't even do any singing this
She's
weekend.
not a cat. She's a mouse.
I'm a mouse. The Levee boys are in the house. And they're going to get their lazy asses up and play a couple more songs for us, aren't you? Because we got the girlfriend watching. What's the girlfriend's name? Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
Shout out to Brianna.
You should have put some makeup on his neck.
Yeah. What's with that hickey? Really?
There's a couple of them.
Got to be that young again and worry about how to cover a hickey.
You know, a cold spoon works sometimes.
She told me to do that, and I was just too lazy.
He was too
no.
busy on, give me another one. Give me another one. That's what he was doing. Yeah,
Actually,
we
I
already
found
know.
that makes it worse.
Uh-huh. That's right.
All right, you got to turn that up.
Yeah.
There you go. Woo.
Okay, while he's picking out his song, we got to give it a little shout out. We heard a little King of the Hill, then we heard some Dirty King featuring Frankie Muriel, their producer. That was Diablo. And then Dead Planet, Our Town, Numbered. I put a thing on Facebook. Yeah, Rudy, you guys got to get back out here. Their song was Gypsy. That's a killer video if you ever watch it. Fragile Porcelain Mice. And now we're going to listen to the Levee Boys. As soon as they get their shit together. Oh,
It's
yeah.
him.
It's him. Come on, Dad.
Here it comes.
All right. That's what she said.
All right.
Get up there, Slacker.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But don't stop there.
Come on now. We want our free concert.
Now what?
Now what?
Ooh. Get us all pumped up and ready to go. Come on. Oh, man. Don't slow down now.
You know what? Or we could even do.
Yeah, we could go into that with like ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream,
That works.
Just dedicate one to the ladies. Sometimes sit back, need something to keep you cool. And summertime, sit back, need something to keep you cool. Better look out now, cause I got something for you. Tell you what it is. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. They say all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. I got one more banana, Dixie cups, all flavors and push-ups too. On your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Well, I'm usually passing by just about 11 o'clock. Well, I'm usually passing by just about 11 o'clock. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. Alright. Got a one mile banana, Dixie cups, all flavors and push-ups too. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. Ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. Ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. I'm your ice cream man. Ice cream man. Ice cream man. Baby. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy.
Awesome. Very good.
Wow.
Do you sing, Jacob?
This one song,
Just one song.
Oh, look out.
if I'm in the mood.
Well,
Oh.
get there.
That we're doing it? Yes.
Are we going to
Make the right
dedicate
line.
this
This is scuba.
for Scuba?
Scuba.
Scuba.
I love it. I need it. I bleed it. Wow, like a hurricane. All right, hold tight. I'm a highway star. Nobody gonna take my girl. I'm gonna keep her till the end. Nobody gonna keep my girl. And it blows on every band. She's a killing machine. She's got everything. Like a moving mouth, body control and everything. I love it. I need it. I've seen her. Yeah, she turns me on. All right, hold tight. I'm a highway star. Nobody gonna take my head, I got speed inside my brain. Nobody gonna take my head and I'm on the road again. Ooh, I'm in heaven again. I got everything. Like a moving ground, bottle control and everything. I love it. I need it. I bleed it. Like a hurricane. Alright, hold tight. I'm a highway star. Nobody gonna take my car, I'm gonna break the speed of sound. Ooh, she's a killing machine, she's got everything. Moving around, bottle control and everything. I love it, I need it, I see it. I'm like a hurricane. Alright, hold tight. I'm a highway star. I'm a highway star. I'm a highway star.
just happened?
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Wow.
Audience at. Holy cow, all that for scuba? Scuba. Who doesn't, right? That guy's hysterical.
Oh, wait, whoa. What is this one?
What is what one?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking right now.
What was it there?
He said, damn. That's what I'm, yeah, oh my God. You guys blew me away right there.
Thank you.
It should say, oh, snap.
And you can see that every Thursday night at the Open Jam at Charlotte Pub. Can't you? Yes, you can.
Yeah, or you can watch back at our show if you're not watching right now. You know, you can always watch later on the YouTubes or the Faceboobs. I don't know.
Facebook.
You
Yeah.
and face boobs?
Yeah.
Speaking of boobs, how is Brianna?
Hey now.
Put him on the spot, poor kid. Aw. See,
Right.
what your dad said, talk into the mic. It won't bite you.
It's fantastic.
Oh my God. Okay, so we got to give a couple shout outs. So Wednesday night, Ton is playing at Charlotte. John Carlton, you're coming in here. He already promised me more than once. He's going to come in and bring his band and all that good stuff. So if you haven't heard Ton, they're phenomenal. Original artists. Usually Wednesday night is grunge night, and they have all kinds of different people come and play, but I guess Ton is doing the whole night. Is that right?
Something like that.
Something like that? Well, but
They should be a ton of fun, right?
they are.
And
They
hopefully
They're
it's
blast.
still free taco night.
Aren't they the best? Yeah. They are good. And at St. Charles Music House, Wednesday night, the infamous Mr. Pat Liston will be doing his show. Have you seen Pat Liston? You have. Have you seen him? He's the nicest guy. I mean, oh my gosh, that band's been together 40 some odd years.
His gal is really good looking too. I was
Donnie, my girl Donnie, yes. Shout out to those guys.
shocked. For being such an old fart, he's got a pretty nice lady.
They've been together for a minute. And their youngest just turned 13. He just had a birthday. Gosh, I can't believe it. And so this weekend at St. Charles Music House, Friday night is Sunset Strip. Yes.
Great.
You know those guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad for a bunch of hacks. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, those guys are great. And then Saturday is Every Little Thing. You remember them, right? No? They were in here.
Oh, yeah, I remember every little thing that happens in here. Uh-huh. I'm going to go home and have to look
Remember
through
this.
every fucking show just to be like, who the hell was that?
Right.
No.
Exactly.
No, actually, that was just a few weeks ago, and you asked me to say their name, and I called them ELO instead of ELT.
Right. ELT.
I don't know why. It just ELO came right out of my mouth.
Before I
know.
knew it was that, I thought they were ELT Electric Light Tribute. But I was wrong.
Oh.
That would work though.
See,
Well,
if it was-
actually, the Electric Light Tribute is
Mr.
Jeff
Blue
Faulkner's
Sky.
band. Yeah, Mr. Blue Sky, and they were in here. Him and Steve Wonder. So.
see, now, if they would have named their band BLT, I would remember them very well, because
Oh, I know.
who doesn't like BLT?
Who
You
doesn't
say?
like BLT?
Bacon
Hungry.
little thing.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, and there is a bass player named that's his initials are BLT. That's Brian Lee Tinning.
Oh, you know everybody.
Brian is awesome. His brother Steve is the lead singer for the Bob Seger tribute band.
Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet, yes. But Brian, he's a bass player in Rock Bottom. He's been in several bands, and he also does a duo thing with Ricky Schroeder. I always say the name wrong. Just call him Silver Spoons because you remember that show,
Which one?
Silver Spoons.
Vaguely. I didn't watch it.
You know what? I had a guy. I was playing a show one time, and he came in, and he was like so into us, like playing the spoons. He was a fan.
Did he
I
bring
don't-
his spoons? Did you
He
let
brought
him play?
spoons, and he was like doing the whole spoon thing on his lap and shit. I tried so hard not to laugh in the middle of songs. It was cracking me up.
But was he any good?
He actually wasn't that bad with the spoons. I mean, but how hard is it? You just clank two spoons together.
But you gotta have some kind of rhythm, right?
I only know how to play the spoons on Spoon Man.
Spoon man.
I'm good with a kazoo.
Spoons.
Spoon. Right. Really? A kazoo? Seriously? Okay, so
Oh, heavy metal kazoo, awesome.
a heavy metal kazoo. That's what we needed.
They did it.
You guys did it.
Steel Panther did it. Yeah.
What was your favorite band you were in?
It wasn't
Awesome. She comes prepared.
Oh.
Go ahead, do a song. Go ahead, Mel.
Do some Rush on kazoo.
Mel on kazoo. Can you
Some
do
Rush?
Rush?
Yeah, Xanadu.
What does Xana do?
I have no idea.
Hell, I don't know. I'm putting
You could get up and play with them when they play again.
Yeah.
The lead
I keep that
kazooist.
in my purse because you never know when somebody needs a smile, and who doesn't laugh when you bust out a fucking kazoo.
Exactly.
Really
Uh-huh.
good
Yeah.
idea.
You have a
Start
cowbell
doing
in there
that.
too? I carry a cowbell. Because you
No.
can never have enough cowbell, right?
Yeah,
Have
my
a mini
purse would
one.
be super heavy. If I, what the hell?
The best band you played in. Did you
Probably
have a
Beyond-
favorite band?
Probably Beyond Repair, just because Nick, man, he made the
He's-
band not because we were so great, but because he just made it fun.
He's exciting.
His song choices,
Yes.
Yes.
he had a system for choosing songs. If it's not one of the top 3 songs
It comes
Right.
of
with
any
Bonjour.
given band, you're not going to play it because
Right.
you don't want to play songs. In his opinion, for the kind of gigs we were doing,
Right.
people should know every song. It should be their favorite.
Right.
The
So-
dancey ones.
So we just always got good reactions.
They had a great following,
Yeah,
and
everyone
you're
loved
right. The band wasn't going to set the world on fire, but the whole attitude and the ambiance that you guys
Right.
brought to every gig.
Right, he brought
I
his
mean,
people.
it was a blast.
Right, when there's a
secret
lot
weapon.
of people, and then that's where actually Jacob got his start.
Awesome.
Coming to those practices
Yes.
for the Beyond Repair.
Uh-huh.
My
Jacob would be
first
in the
time playing with
basement
a
listening to
band.
his practice, and he'd get to play a little bit at the end, maybe. And
Hey
then-
Baby by Ted Nugent.
Awesome.
Right. So
Great.
that was some of his first experience of knowing what a band's like. and so
Right.
Seeing how we would argue and stuff and all
Yes.
that junk.
Plenty of that.
But I mean, they're more as long as it's constructive arguing,
Right.
and not
Always.
just name calling and
Exactly.
hair pulling and
The
all
big
that
argument
crap.
was standard tuning or E flat.
Right. And then there's the songs you have to turn down on. Who has
Yeah.
to turn down? Who's going to turn down? That kind of thing. So blah blah blah. But no, yeah, it's a good band. And then Chris Palazzolo was your drummer.
Yeah.
He was just up here. Did you see him when he was up here?
Yeah. We had lunch when he was up here.
Super
Him
sweet
and
guy.
Laura.
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Some place in the old St. Charles riverfront area there. I can't remember the name of it.
Pick one. Throw a rock. Hit one.
I don't go there very often, so.
Yeah.
Restaurant option 3.
I wouldn't know either if you was like
Something with the letter B in the beginning.
St. Charles.
Who knows? So you two do a duo, but I mean, what about putting a whole band together? Are you going to do that, or is it you just like doing just the two of you?
Well, he wants to get his real band going with kids his own age, or at
talking
least
to
closer.
Sam.
He wants.
Sam's not
wants
going
to
to
do
move back
something.
here just to do a
No.
band with you. Sorry, you're going to have to go out there.
Oh, I know that.
No, because you guys are gonna join Calm Rage,
Besides Palm Rage,
Besides Comrade,
one of our
and then we're
Evil
gonna
Evil
tour.
Monkeys again for Christmas.
We're gonna go on tour.
Evil Monkeys coming. You're going to do a show at Christmas.
Maybe. I'm trying to convince them.
I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, it's not going to do
That you guys were just so killer. It was right on. It was freaking awesome. Very cool. But I mean, are you going to do originals?
I mean, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
what's the guy you were talking to? Tytone.
Yeah, Nick Titone.
Tit one.
Titone, yeah, Tit One, exactly.
one.
Tit One.
Tit one. Yeah.
The
Nick-
little Tit One.
Yes, little tit.
They've been talking about doing something for a while.
Yeah, for a while. Me, him, and Tyler Henderson. I think
Yes.
he's a drummer.
Yes, Tyler's
Yeah.
pretty good. He's very good.
And then I guess I'd just have to sing. Woohoo.
You could drag the old man in it.
Get
I
him.
don't think anyone really wants to see me.
We'll give
with
you my
them,
slash
you know what I
wig.
mean, that much, and I'm not that great of a singer. If I was like John Shanahan or something like that, I could scream out and all that.
Very good. He's got a range, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, he can do anything. John's awesome. But yeah, it sounds like a good start. But he was in Mr. Malone forever. I mean, he
And
can,
me and Shanahan have been talking about doing a band for a while.
well, there you go. You just put your band together.
Exactly.
So what are you gonna call
Same
yourselves?
one.
The same-
Just need to replace Sam.
Yeah, what were you thinking of
Just
calling
really
it? If you guys
hard.
had a possible
Oh.
name even.
Headbangers Ball. We're gonna play a bunch of metal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Break my neck like I did at that gig.
So did you hang out at the landing as a kid like everybody else and do all that
A
stuff?
little bit.
Or were you
I
in the
remember
music
that
community?
one Great American Place or something like that. What
Yeah,
was it called?
it was something like, was it Great American or All American?
All American.
All
something.
American.
I used to like
Mississippi
that one.
Yeah.
Pops. If
What
not,
that was the old Pops was better than the new Pops.
true. I
It
didn't
really
get to see
was. I mean, the new one's okay, but the old one was. I'm glad that place cannot tell tales or stories, and there were no pictures because a lot of shit went down at Pops. And nobody, if you remember it, that's all you got. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
And
been
we're-
roofied in Pops 3 times.
Really
Yeah.
awesome, but you lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked on the landing, and then we go to Oz till 3 in the morning, and then we go over to Pops. I mean, I go to work at daylight and come home when the sun was coming up. I mean, back in the day.
You seem to still do a lot of that.
Try to, yes. I try to, but now all the sidewalks are rolling up. I mean, this whole thing with St. Louis County with the ban on 11 o'clock is bullshit.
That was really weird, actually, with our gig. It was like, okay, 20th anniversary Charlotte Pub, we have to end at 9:30.
I know.
I was like, oh.
I know. Well, actually, last song at 9:30, but it's about 9:45. But still, it's ridiculous. But the fine is so heavy. I mean, Judy's usually the first one to say, "Fuck you, I'm doing it anyway." But she can't. The fine is just ridiculous, and it's not even. It's the health department that's coming down on everybody, which I think is bullshit. But the ban was supposed to have been lifted, I thought, a couple weeks ago, and
I reinstated it indefinitely, I believe.
indefinitely.
That's what I think I heard, yeah.
It can't be indefinite.
Oh my God.
It might have been the
ridiculous.
one in the city. I'm not sure about the county.
No, it's St. Louis County is the one that has the 10 o'clock.
City's
They just
11.
did a thing this past week. Delmar, wouldn't it? Save the
red
venues,
thing.
save the music venues or something.
They're trying to do more of that, but I don't know how. I don't get it. It doesn't make any
It'll
sense.
take some time.
I know, but
but-
St. Charles County is still wide open until 1:30.
Prime gigs.
Good for them.
Right. I'll give you one or two.
I hope Granny don't leave the house ever.
It's ridiculous.
Poor Granny.
So when did you stop school? You stopped going to school in March,
Yes.
and then you had to do everything online.
Yeah. it
until
was really
graduation?
easy.
Really?
Yeah.
You smart? Is he a smart kid? Yeah.
I took
Here's the story on
medium
that.
hard classes.
He was getting really bad grades. In what grade?
Freshman year, I had a 1.3 GPA,
What?
and then I moved in with him, and I graduated with like a 3.3.
Did you scream
He
him all the way
started
through
smoking
school?
weed, too.
Started smoking weed.
And then he started killing it.
Right.
He's got straight A's almost since then.
So is
Couple
it
Bs.
an anxiety thing?
I think so.
That instead of doing homework, I came home and played video games all day.
Oh.
Quit that.
And I drove him to school, made
Yeah.
sure he made it every day, and woke him up and all that junk.
Yep.
I
Stayed
still
on his
remember
ass.
the very first time I ever turned in a project in high school. He helped me do it while we were sitting there getting high.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What project was it?
It was about the first U.S. astronaut to go into space,
What was his name?
Alan Shepard.
Alan Shepard.
Very
There you go.
good. Very good. That's awesome. You know, we were kids. We got to see the moon landings on TV. They showed them at school. It was black and white TVs and all
I
that stuff.
remember. I remember we even got to see when the one thing blew up, the Challenger.
Oh, yeah.
Challenger. That
I
was
remember
horrible.
that.
That
I
was
went to the
such a
Challenger
sad
Center
day.
when I was a kid too.
That was a sad, sad day. Did you play sports or anything? Did you do any of that stuff?
I played soccer one year where we never actually played a single game because I got rained out. I did karate because every kid does, and then basketball, which I was okayish at because we were like 10 years old and I was just taller than everyone.
Right.
So
That's good.
other than that, sucked.
Got him in shape.
I've been playing tennis because my girlfriend's on the tennis team.
I was on the tennis team, and I worked at a tennis club. I hated being on the tennis team. Our coach was such a bitch. So mean.
See, you
so
have
mean.
to be like that. You want to get the most out of people.
That's right. Tennis is fun though. It's a great sport. It really
Yeah.
is.
I couldn't really do tennis. All I really wanted to do was hit the ball at the other person. Not really play back and forth. I just wanted to hit the other person.
I did that to him
So,
also.
but I did play golf, and I was really good at it. I think it was because I worked in a factory. I had the muscles, so I could shoot a 250-yard drive back in the day, and it would piss off my boyfriend. So I liked it even more.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
Definitely. I can drive. I've never played. I've always wanted to play, but I can
terrible.
drive. You're terrible. How can you be terrible?
I'm just terrible.
Well, you know, when you get on the golf cart, you got some beer, got a doobie, it becomes more about that than, you know, like I'm hitting a ball. Well, now, like, every time I hit the ball, I get to get back on the golf cart and drink some more beer. So I was like, yes, this is cool.
It's like a reward.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
was
sort
hoping
of a
I'd hit it
golfer?
really far so I could have more
do you
time
sh-
to drink.
Mine just would go. I was a skier and a hockey player.
Great.
Oh, hockey. Very cool.
I played ice hockey from like the age of. I started really late. Started around 20.
Yeah.
But I played till I was about 48, so about 28 years.
Very cool.
And you still have all your teeth.
Yes.
And all my sticks and gear and skates.
My skates and my jersey from kindergarten signed by Eric Johnson.
Very cool.
It
Yeah.
still fits. Kind of.
Kind of. Don't wear it. It's not a good look. It's silly.
Yeah.
It is awesome. So what would be your ideal band if you were to put musicians together? Who would be in your ideal band?
Ideal band.
Doesn't even have to be local. You can pick local guys. If you pick a local guy and put him with some pros out there.
Gee, I don't know. I like Mark Crowell's son on the drums. Like he could
Corey.
be like the drummer.
Of course.
Jacob could be the guitar player.
Yes. You're gonna be the manager.
Yeah, I'll just be the manager.
Roadie. Tony could be the singer.
Tony.
My favorite.
Tony or John Shanahan.
Yeah.
And anyone could be the bass player. I could be the bass player if
Yeah.
no one else will do it.
If
It's
no
always
one
hard
else
to
will
find
do
a
it.
bass player.
Rob.
It's not that hard to
Bob.
find a bass player.
Their name
You know,
has
they're
to
the
be
ones who just
3
hang around the
letters.
band anyway.
So I'm thinking Dave Grohl, Johnny
Still
Depp,
my heart. I love Dave.
and Eddie. Fuck bass. Who gives a shit when you got those 3 people?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Just like
that's the band.
Metallica album.
But Johnny Depp has to be in there
Oh, yeah.
because you know it would sell out every time.
Yes.
And he doesn't even have to play. We could like dub him in. He could just walk around on stage and look hot. I'm cool with that.
He could just stand there.
Well, no. He's got to
Yes.
wiggle like Elvis or something.
He doesn't really have to do anything.
No, I want him to wiggle like Elvis.
Oh my
Shake them hips, motherfucker.
His guy
Oh.
liner and his scarves.
That's right.
Scarves.
There's like 20 scarves he wears
Yeah.
at a time.
That's it.
He does. He's very cool. But nobody can top Sam Elliott. I know he can't sing and he can't play. Oh my God, but I love Sam Elliott. Who does it? That voice. Holy cow. Be still. And Cher. Don't forget Cher. Don't we want Cher in the band?
Her. What?
Yeah.
No. No.
I love her.
Well, you can love her.
She's
That's
been my
okay.
she's been my idol forever.
She's cool.
Episode 38, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. We got the Levee boys in here. Let's listen to a little After Alberta. How about that?
Cool.
You guys ready to play another song? Or 2? Or 3?
Sure.
Yes. All right.
Flying through
Yeah,
the
remember.
Actually, if you think of
atmosphere
it.
at the speed of my life. I'm dealing with the afterburn that tried to take my life. Put a gun into my face. I remember still. I'm looking back up on the day I tasted cold blue steel. And I knew that I was too far from my home. And I did not want to bleed out all alone. Hey, I was alone. I got caught in a fire, to whom it may concern. I got caught in a fire, and the afterburns. Prison was your family, it's where you made your home. And we were like your chain gang left to break away the stone. So put a gun into my face, I remember well. Looking back up on the day I tasted cold blue steel. But I knew that I was too far from my home. And I did not want to bleed out all alone. Hey, I was alone. I got caught in a fire, to whom it may concern. I was caught in a fire, and the afterburns. Yeah, yeah. Now I stand beside your rock, so smooth and so cold. A picture of a lonely life that walked a weary road. steel. But I knew that I was too far from my home, and I did not want to bleed out all alone. Hey, I was alone. I got caught in a fire to whom it may concern. I was caught in a fire, and now the after burns. Yeah, yeah. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone. Alone.
Oh, yeah, if you want to, that'd be great. Episode 38, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. We got the Levee boys in here. They get ready to throw down a couple more songs for us, and then we will be out of here. So, Diamond Music Hall. All I show on the calendar is Plastic Kings playing this weekend, which is cool. Johnny Cruz and the whole gang and all their shenanigans. And then Charlotte Pub. Wednesday night, Ton is playing. That's John Carlton's original band. They're freaking awesome. Thursday night, Jam, the best jam in St. Louis. And unfortunately, they're still under the COVID restrictions, so get there early because they have to be closed by 10 o'clock. And then St. Charles Music House, Pat Liston's there Wednesday night. Friday, Sunset Strip. Saturday is ELT, Every Little Thing. And they were here. And so, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Get a shiver in the dark, it's a ring in the park with me time. South of the river, you stop and you hold everything. Baby's blowing Dixie, double 4 time. Feel right when you hear the music play. Oh, you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in on the ring, you hear the jazz go down. Competition, other places. But the horns are blowing that sound. Way on down south. Way on down south, love this town. You check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. But strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make that crowd sing. He can play the honky tonk like anything, saving it up for Friday night. But Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky tonk like anything, save it up for Friday night with the Sultans. Oh, the Sultans of Swing. Oh, well, the crowd of young boys stands fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies and their platform soul. Don't give a damn about any trumpets playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, oh, the Sultans play Creole. home. It says at last, it says the time bell rang. Good night, now it's time to go home. And he makes it last with one more thing. We are the Sultans, we are the Sultans of Swing.
All right.
Okay, you guys. Episode 38, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. The Levee boys are going to sing one more, and then we're going to get out of here, do pictures. Peace out. Thank you to Tweezy. Forgot to say thank you to Tweezy. He's
Thanks,
our man. He's our guy.
Tweezy.
Woo, woo, woo. Mel, thank you so much for showing up.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mickey. You suck. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Shut up, Mickey.
Shut up, Mickey. Okay, so one more for the Gipper. Make it big. Make it loud.
Might have been things I miss, but don't be unkind. It don't mean I'm blind. Perhaps there's a thing or two I think of lying in bed I shouldn't have said. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be here. From the beginning. Maybe I might have changed and not been so cruel, not been such a fool. Perhaps there's a thing or two I think of lying in bed I shouldn't have said, but there it is. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be from the beginning.
Good way to end the show.
Episode 38, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. We will see you next week. Yes, stop. Awesome. Very cool. I'm going to take a picture.